The first sensation that gripped Victor when he awoke was a tightness around his wrists and throat. It took him a few seconds to get his bearings, but when he did, adrenaline coursed through every inch of his body. He looked down to see he was bound to a chair by his legs, wrists and waist, with a hard metal dome placed tightly over his head.
What the fuck? Who the fuck did this?
He struggled against his restraints. First his right arm, then his left arm, then his legs. All to no avail. For what seemed like an eternity, he fought and tugged against the bonds holding him back. He pulled and sweated and struggled. Nothing. He sat back.
Hello? Hello? Is anybody there? Can someone help me, please?
Nothing. He scanned the room, taking in everything he could see within his limited field of vision, trying to find anything that would give him a hint as to where he was. He looked at every shadow, crevice and dent in the floor, walls and roof, but came up empty. He was almost in tears when he heard something. Footsteps. Slow but steady footsteps, making their way down a hallway outside. Victor braced himself, entranced but terrified as to what would come next. A bead of sweat rolled down his cheek as the door slid open. A tall, well-dressed man entered and slowly sauntered across the room. "Hello, Victor," he said calmly. "How are you liking your new surroundings?"
Who are you?
Victor blurted out. "That's not important, Victor. What's important is who you are. And who you are is the reason why you're here. And why you're sitting in that electric chair."
Electric chair?
"Yes, that's right. This is the last day of your life, Victor."
What?
"You heard me. And the real shame is, it didn't have to be this way, Victor. It really didn't. You could have lived a worthwhile life. You could have taken up a dignified profession like medicine, accountancy, or teaching. But no. You had to go into the tawdriest business known to man. Creating clickbait content on the internet. That's why you've ended up here."
Clickbait? Oh, I'm gonna die because I create clickbait.
Yes, Victor. I can't tell you how many hours I've wasted on that horse shit. Trying to see how to lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks, or what the cast of Saved by the Bell look like now. You took those hours from me, Victor.
But it's just my job. You can't do this just because I have some trashy job at some trashy website.
The man was undeterred as he slowly walked towards the switch mounted on the wall.
No.
"Victor Davidson, you have been found guilty of posting clickbait articles on the internet, and you have been sentenced to death via the electric chair. What happens next will shock you."